Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays FTL. So, I've heard your concerns, I've heard your complaints, and I've heard your praise as well. I'm glad that most of you guys are enjoying the series out there. What I'm going to work on in these episodes, using my missiles a little bit more, pausing the game more often to plan for combat, and just in general being a little bit more patient. And in order to clarify that, you know, I mean what I say, we're going to rename our ship to the USS Buttfucker here. I'm fine with the names of our crew members, and we're just gonna roll with our standard, like, human ship here and continue onwards. So let's start. We will on-pause and get ready to jump. So I'm gonna try to jump to areas where I can go to, like, as many star systems as I think is possible. So right off the bat, why don't we just make a quick lateral movement and check out these ones right here. So, attack the automated ship to get the storage cache or avoid provoking the ship. Let's attack it to get the storage cache. Now, this could be either the death of us or the greatest success in our history. Now, a lot of people have mentioned Northernlion. You seem to have, like, too good to use syndrome when it comes to your missiles. I think that is indeed the case, because I'm not even going to use my missiles here. I've noticed that this ship does not have any shields, so we're just going to aim for the weapons and take it out the only way I know how. Now, a number of people have also mentioned that crew members get experience points, which I actually did not know, for like performing repairs and spending time in individual rooms. So I'm going to try to keep yaws here in the weapon room. We get 15 scrap from the ship, and 9 scrap and a system repair drone from the station. That's cool. We don't have a system control unit yet, but that's fine. So I'm going to keep Yaw's weapon, Shirai shields, Hasifa piloting, and we will continue to go here. So far so good. I'm going to probably try to focus on upgrading our shields as quickly as possible. Nothing going on in here. So in order to make that happen, why don't we, first step is just get a little bit more power going here. We won't go to the store just yet, but it's nice to know that it's there in case we need to repair our hull at any point in the future. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you in your ship. Demand the surrender of their goods. Of course, now we are going to have to fight. That's just the way it goes. And they are trying to escape. They do have a drone, though, which is a pain in the ass. So we will get ready for combat here. I'm going to focus on taking out their shields. Their weapons don't seem that strong, but in conjunction with the drone, they might be. So let's focus shields first. Oh, my weapon systems are down. That is shitty. But their shields are down, which is good. And now our burst laser should be able to come back up in like a second here. Oxygen room is having some trouble, though. You know what? You get down here. There's not enough power. My weapon system keeps getting hit. That's a pain in the ass. Artemis is ready, though. So let's send that straight into their weapon area, which will, yes, take that offline. Now we should be okay to proceed here. Not the greatest fight, could have gone better, but it'll get the job done. Ah, it took off. Fuck, that sucks. Because now they are going to be able to get Shirai back in the shield room. The rebel fleet should probably be able to catch me a little bit faster. That was a bad fight. I didn't expect, like, the drone is what did the damage to me there. So again, an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. Let's intervene to defend the outpost. We're just going to go straight with lasers here, and we'll crank up our engines so that we have maximum evade here. The reason I'm not going with missiles is because this only has, it doesn't have any shields. So although we might take damage, you put out the fire. I should be able to disable it very quickly. At least take one weapon offline. I was hoping it would be a little bit better than that. Please tell me that Shirai, you got this, buddy. No problem. Solidarity. Okay, weapons are almost totally offline now. We're gonna have to open up the airlocks, sadly. But the door rooms are down, so we can't. So we just gotta put out the fire here. You get in here, too. We're putting this bad boy out. Again, continue to focus on the weapons. There we go. He's only got a little bit left. Should probably send this dude in here to repair the medical bay fire. Medical bay is now broken, so nobody is getting health. But it's okay. One more hit, and there we go. We managed to make it there. I should be pausing more often. We got a lot of fuel, a lot of scrap, a lot of good stuff there. But first things first, open up all the doors. We can't... Can we not open up all the doors? Open up all the doors, okay. Wait, no, close the doors. Open up these doors only. No need to open up all the doors. And we will send our pilot back to Pilot Town here. Now we'll wait here. This is another common complaint. We'll wait here for the fire to stop. And then we will repair everything, so close all doors. Oh man, this is not good. We need people with lots of health to repair this, actually. Hopefully he can repair it before the oxygen runs out, otherwise he's gonna have quite a hell of a time here. You can do it, Yaz. I have faith in you. Then we will send everybody into the med bay to get healed. And we should be fine. Ship's looking a little bit worse for wear, but hey, you know what? Let's upgrade it a little bit. And get ready to upgrade our shields. I'm gonna wait until I have 50 scrap to upgrade our shields. Because who knows, I might want to repair our hull at some point. But having 2 bars of shield power is definitely going to be very useful for us in avoiding... Like, if we had 2 bars of shield power, we wouldn't have had to worry at all about the drone attacks that we got hit by a lot in that, like, second fight that we had. So let's just continue moving out here. I'm going to rely on my wits to avoid taking substantially more hull damage. So we have a slug interceptor. You know what? Just give me the scrap, give me the drone parts, give me the missiles. I don't need to attack the pirates. We're gonna come through this star system now, and even though the rebels are fast approaching, I might still be able to get some good stuff here. I'm not gonna read this one out. This is the one where they want to take possession of an enemy ship intact. I'll leave them alone. The reason that I think they're saying that we don't have the necessary equipment is because you need a boarding drone to allow, or a boarding unit, a teleporter basically, to allow you guys to get on their ship. To allow your guys to get on their ship and take it without actually destroying the ship itself. That's why they say you don't have the proper equipment. Okay, so you find the source of the distress call. A small research station. It appears a small laboratory fire got out of control and is threatening to destroy the station. Their fire suppression system is not responding. Let's dock and try to rescue the survivors. We get 9 scrap. We rescue 1 survivor, and 1 of them offers to join our crew. So we got Jones here. We're going to put Jones back here in the engine room. And then get ready to jump to this other distress call. Then we'll probably have to think about going to the next sector. Okay, so you arrive at the distress beacon near a small asteroid belt and find a ship with pirate markings partially crushed between 2 large rocks. It must have been illegally mining without proper equipment. Destroy and loot the ship, they're just pirates. Oh, now we have to fight them! Oh, this is not good. Okay, so pause it. Artemis powered up. What weapons do they have? They have an ion weapon, which is going to disable some of my equipment, and they have a laser. So they've got kind of similar stuff to what we have. Hopefully they don't disable our weapons. They disabled our shields. That's also pretty bad. And our missile missed. Always terrible. Jones, you get in here and fix the O2 room. You're expendable to me. We've taken one of their weapons offline. The laser's offline. So now let's send another missile at their shields. Take that out. Focus on the weapons again. Okay, so we should be fine here. Now it's trying to escape, but it is not going to get away. Even though our shields might be down, we should be able to get enough scrap here to upgrade to 2 shield bars. And then we can spend some money on the next sector to repair our hull, which is absolutely necessary. Alright, good. 12 scrap or more, please. 15, I'll take it. The fuel's nice too. So we got 2 shield upgrades there. We can power both of those up. And now we have 2 bars. That is very useful for us. We'll now go to the exit. Hope that there's a condition there. I would love to, you know, have a little bit more combat, get a little bit more scrap before we continue. Sell 5 missiles? No, I really do not want to sell missiles for scrap right now. Sorry about that, guys. Next sector, rock or pirate? Well, it looks like if we go to the pirate-controlled sector, there's going to be lots of green dots that we can kind of take with us as we move to the final boss here. So let's start with the pirate-controlled sector. Similar thing could be said about the rock-controlled sector, but the rocks scare me a little bit. Okay, so we're going to jump. We're going to look for a store right off the bat. It might be a hive of scum and villainy, but these guys should at least know their commerce. Okay, so we're gonna have to fight a Federation ship, because our engines have been completely powered down. What that means, though, is we do have more power here to allocate. So everything is powering up. They have a missile launcher, and they have, looks like maybe a laser as well, or maybe 2 missile launchers. I hope that's not the case. So we'll send missiles to attack there. Oh, put out the fire, Jones. You're completely expendable to me. We've taken their missile launcher offline, I think, which is a good sign for us. Now their shields are mostly down. Alright, they are gonna die. Jones might also die, but he's doing his damnedest here. He's got a valiant effort going. I'll send him to the med bay if he gets sick, or if he gets, like, too hurt here. Don't worry. Ship goes down. Jones, you did a good job there. Really proving yourself. You're a valued member of this team. So get a little fuel, a little scrap, and we will prepare to jump. Maybe like towards the middle of this, and then I can make like, the map is gone, but I can make like a path like this to the exit, I think. So we can pay 18 scrap and avoid fighting these guys. That's exactly what I'm gonna do, actually. That's a lot of scrap. That's almost all of our scrap, but look at the amount of like health that the ship has. I'm gonna pay their toll and just get the fuck out of here. The distress beacon be damned. The less combat I have to get in with ships that are way more powerful than me, the better. So, an especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you, says, hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free unharmed. Yes, we will send one over. I realize that I kind of seem like a pussy right now, but every time I try to fight these really, really well-armed ships, I end up getting fucked. So draw straws. Who gets sent over? It wasn't Jones, it was Shirai! No, Shirai, he was only 2 days to retirement. Well, that means Jones can now be our shield manner. And let's do some jumping around this area right here. So this sector is not going well for us right now. We have to fight this ship. There's nothing we can do about it. I think we can beat it. We've got to take out their energy shields first, which is going to be a pain in the ass. So we're going to charge up our... Pause it. Charge up our missiles. Now that we have a drone, what do they have? They also have like a beam weapon and I think a small laser as well. We're not going to use our missiles until their energy shield is taken out. But once their energy shield is taken out, bombs away. It's going to take us 2 barrages from the lasers for sure. And our 2 shields are holding up very nicely here. I think we're going to be more or less totally protected. So let's... Another burst laser on here that should take out their energy shields. And then what we're going to do is probably maybe missile burst laser or burst laser missile. That actually, they managed to get through there. You know what, Yaws? You got to fix the engine now. Sorry about that, buddy. Okay, so their shields are super down. Send a missile into their weapons. Weapons are basically down. We can power down the Artemis and get ready to power up our engine for increased chance of evasion. Should be pausing more often than I am, I'll admit. Then burst laser straight for their weapons, please. Weapons are totally offline. They're probably trying to escape, so I will go for their engine next. But in any case, this has gone well. We really need to repair our hull, though. I've been a little bit negligent with respect to that so far. Hopefully we get a ton of scrap here. Well, 18 scrap. That makes up for the toll that we paid to the last guys. And we will get ready to jump a little bit more. I should probably make a beeline for the exit because we might run into a situation where we end up in a dead end. Awesome, we have another section of combat here. And this is looking, as we power down a little bit here, this is looking like it might be a little bit more hairy for us. These guys have good weapons and tons of health on their hull. But no energy shields, so we can use missiles right away. And no drones, so hopefully our shields will hold up. Oh, burst laser's now offline. That's shitty. Let's send Jones in there to do some repairs as well. The faster that gets done, the better, obviously. Send Artemis in, just keep attacking their shields. Burst laser can now power up again. I'm going to be using a lot of missiles, but it's important to me. So I think next we'll go for the weapons, because the shields are already mostly down. Excellent. And then we'll go for the shields with our burst laser. Keep them low, and I think we're going to be fine. I'm going to use a lot of missiles here, though. I'm self-conscious about my lack of missile use. Okay, so they want 3 fuel, 1 missile, and 14 scrap to get away. That is not going to happen. Simply because that is like way less than I've spent in fighting their ship. So hopefully we'll get more out of this. Well, we get 2 missiles, 20 scrap, and a drone part. It's alright. We're going to try to make a beeline for the exit here, because I'm a little bit worried about them, like, fighting so many. So we have a mercenary here who can scout the sector or delay the rebels, but we have no need of his services. I just want to jump as fast as I can, get to the exit without any complications, and then get to a store and repair our goddamn hull. So, scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. You know what? Scrap recovery arm, attempt to mine the asteroids. We had picked up 28 scrap out of that. That's awesome. We did get that scrap recovery arm as an augmentation a little bit earlier. So that's cool. I'm totally fine with that. This should allow us to get to the exit before the rebels catch us, which is good because I don't want to engage in any more combat, you goddamn mantises. Most annoying creatures in the known galaxy. Again, they have an ion weapon, which will be a pain in the ass if it hits weapons or shields, and they have a laser as well. Okay, so well, their shields and weapons are totally offline, so I think we're actually going to be okay here. Hopefully we'll pick up some scrap, and hopefully there's a goddamn store soon. Otherwise... yeah, it's trying to escape now, but I don't think that is going to work out too well for him. You know what would make this game awesome? I realize it's totally impractical, but if it had like a much larger scale, and every time you entered a level, it like matched you up with somebody else. And you could kind of negotiate and see what was going to happen. Multiplayer style. So we'll go to the exit. Again, I'm kind of hoping we have no conditions at the exit and we can just jump to the next sector. Well, they gave us, Federation sympathizers have given us 12 more scrap and an anti-ship drone. And we will just jump to the next sector, which is NG controlled. I love the NGs, my favorites. Maybe we can pick up some awesome, technically inclined crew members here. And we will hopefully find a store as soon as possible, because I am running really low on hull health. It's making me a little bit anxious. Of course we're going to have to fight a rebel fighter that is incredibly overpowered here right off the bat. What we might want to do is just prepare to get out as soon as possible. Like, just jump with our FTL drive. Although that will allow the rebels to catch us a little bit faster. What do they have? Ion weapon and missile... Ion weapon and some kind of laser. I don't know. Well, it's always nice when the weapon systems go offline right off the bat. We're hemorrhaging missiles. That's another reason I would love to get a store soon. Come across a store at some point. Good. Shields are hurt more. We'll continue attacking the weapons. We're going to be fine here, but I am going to pretty much be out of missiles. I'll probably try to save one, just in case we run into like some seriously heavy combat soon. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 14 scrap. I can't, because I'm worried about them like trying to escape, and if they escape, alerting the rebel fleet. I would love the missiles, but it's possible we might get more missiles out of just killing them here. So, I mean, I hate to do it, but it's got to be done. I wish I could let you go. Well, we got 2 missiles, we got more scrap and fuel as well. God damn it. Need a store, please, as soon as possible. Okay. So we can trade 2 fuel for 3 drone parts. We're going to reject that offer. That's not necessary for us right now. We need to buy fuel as well. We're getting, like, dangerously low at this point. An NG ship in the vicinity, seeing you jump in armed to the teeth, immediately broadcast its surrender. Subject goal, wealth, NG motivation, survival, transfer of goods acceptable. Accept their offer of surrender. Yes. I could explain that I'm friendly. Maybe they give me a crew member or something, but let's accept their offer of surrender. We get 29 scrap, 2 fuel, and a drone part. I'm not proud of the fact that we did that, but it might have, you know, made it possible for us to survive a little bit longer. So we finally found a store. Hull is totally fixed, feels good. Now we have to decide what we want to do. I could buy some weapons. Glaive beam. Uses a missile, though. What does it do? Known to take out some ships in a single blast. It requires 4 power. Beam damage is reduced. Oh, it's a beam. Okay, so we want shields to be down when we use it. It does 3 damage per room. That's really good, but it's going to cost us like all of our scrap, and I don't have the weapons required to use it. Healing beam is useful. Crew teleporter could be useful. Cloaking could be useful, but we can't really afford that. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's buy all the fuel they have. All the missiles they have. Can we sell... Let's sell our drones? Here's the thing. I could either sell the drones, or I could... Like, we don't have much in the way of drone parts, so I think it's a good idea for us to sell the drones and then just focus on building up our actual weapons. So let's sell our anti-ship drone. It got us 50 scrap. Our system repair drone. We won't buy drone control. We could possibly buy crew teleporter, which might be awesome. But usually mantises are better. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's buy the crew teleporter. And then let's close, and maybe we can upgrade our ship now. Does the teleporter doesn't need to be upgraded, does it? Well, you can, and it has a lower cooldown, but anyway. How much power does it take? It takes 1 power. So, but it only takes power when it's being used. But it's still at the same time, I would feel better if we upgraded our power a little bit here. And then with our ship, what else do we want? Why don't we upgrade our weapons a little bit? And I would like to upgrade our shields with our next set. And this will allow us to, you know, if we get another weapon, we don't have to get much extra power to use it. So anyway, let's jump here. We'll jump to this distress call. So this is the first time we're going to use a teleporter. I'm not exactly sure how it works. Distress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. They're looking for help to fix or disable the satellite defense system that is destroying them. Leave them alone. This always ends badly for me. Let's teleport to the store, and then we can probably get to some other distress signals from there. Or other star systems. We should actually buy fuel here. Cost us a lot, but I think it was worth it. Cool augmentations as well, but not that important. Now we will jump... Again, another store? Now we got tons of stores that I don't... for once, I don't actually need them. So now we have some combat here. So it's a trap. Their ship is incredibly strong. Here's what we're going to do. Pause. Get into the teleporter, Jones and Yaws. You guys get in the teleporter, and I'm gonna power that bitch up. And we are going to get ready to send you guys on a trip. Power it up. There we go. Yes, send them to the enemy ship. The shield room, please. So we're going to see how they fight these... Oh, man. I think half of our crew members are going to die here. Probably should not be firing missiles at them. But this might allow us... Wow, we actually survived. And I think we might have killed their entire... Oh, no, this guy's still alive. Said, bring him back! Bring him back! I tried to bring him back. Bring him back to the teleporter room. I should have looked at how this works. Okay, so our crew is mostly dead. Open all doors and then close this door. We could still win this fight. But it's just one lonely man in space now. They're gonna give us some missiles and scrap. Sure, let's take it. I mean, could you give us a crew member? Because I only have Hasifa now. It's kind of a problem. I need to open these airlocks if we are going to actually put out these fires. Oh, good. Oxygen's low. So let's close all doors. Oxygen's 7% on the ship. Close all doors. Oxygen's at 3%. This is a problem. We're going to wait a little bit for this to power up. And once it does, the medbay is still working, so we can send our dude in here to repair the shields. Probably should not have just sacrificed my crew members at the altar of our slug overlords. But hey, we did get some scrap and fuel out of it. So, I'm sorry, Hasifa. I know that you had friends on the ship. But it had to happen. We will now just continue stationing ourselves in here and continue to jump. We could possibly buy a crew member from one of these stores, but we probably don't have enough scrap to make that happen right now. We'll jump to our exits. Again, I'm going to try to avoid combat at all costs now. Because there's just one lonely dude in space. Yes, let us sell all of our drone parts, please. We will try to upgrade our shields next. We need to have 100 scrap to upgrade our shields again. That's okay. We'll go to NG Homeworlds. This is where we could possibly get that engineering or NG ship. We already have one NG ship, but we can get another one here potentially. Let's check out the store. If there's crew members, I would love to buy them. That's what I need right now. Desperately. No crew members. There's an anti-personnel drone. That could actually be really useful. A cloaking device would be awesome as well to potentially help me avoid combat, because I really don't want to get engaged right now, because it's going to be impossible for me to repair everything. Okay, so let's remain concealed from this Mantis ship. Oh, they saw me. Okay, power down, power up. We definitely do not need our teleporter to be powered up right now. Unless they board our ship, maybe I can send my guy to board their ship and then take them out from the inside, right? Let's see. They're going to board us. Oh, it's only one of them, and he's in the medbay. Time to get him. This is like the perfect opportunity for us, actually. The Mantises are really strong. But we might still be able to defeat him in the medbay. Probably should have gone for the weapons instead of the shields with that shot. That's okay. Their Mantis is going to die. I can't believe that we're probably going to come out of this okay. Very surprising to me. Trust me. Alright, weapons are basically offline. Our dude lived. Get back in the pilot area. No need, I think, to use our Artemis anymore. Provided I can actually land some shots like that. Their weapons are totally offline. Next shot we'll probably take will be at the weapons again, just because we might as well. We're going to need all three to land. I should actually charge up Artemis and just get it ready, just in case one of these lasers misses. Oh, never mind. No issue. So we picked up a decent amount of scrap, some missiles, and some fuel. Remember, always, I didn't want to fight you, motherfuckers. You brought the fight to me. Okay, we can sell missiles. I don't want to do that. So instead, we will just get ready to jump. Again, jump into as many beacons as possible in the hopes that we find some nice dudes who want to give us some crew. Well, we got missiles and scrap. Always good. You know what we should do now? Upgrade that and upgrade another power bar. We need one more power bar. Actually, no we don't. Now we can have 3 shield bars. This is going to make combat way, way easier for us. We can power down the medbay if we want to use our teleporter, but we probably do not want to use our teleporter anytime soon. Let's jump to this beacon right here. It's the first time I've ever gotten to 3 shield bars, so this is really useful, I think. A Mantis vessel flashes past your view screen, weapons and engines at full. A tiny blip on the sensor readout marks its quarry. Stay out of it. Sorry, but I'm gonna let the Mantises absolutely destroy you to allow myself to progress a little bit further than usual. Okay, you follow the distress beacon to a small asteroid belt. You find a small ship struggling to maneuver through the field. They message you, "Help, our shields are down and I don't know how much longer we can last." You know what? Offer to beam them aboard your ship. Please don't be a trap, but if it is, I will fight them in the medbay. I think that, yeah, we got Phillips! Phillips the Rockman. Phillips, you are our new shield guy. Not so lonely up here anymore. I can't believe that we're actually making a little bit of progress and still surviving. Feels good. So again, this is the asteroid field. Let's try to mine the asteroids. Worked out awesome. We got 54 extra scrap. We're gonna use that to buy us one more power bar. So now we can power up our engines or our and our teleporter as well. Everything's running at full blast right now. It's a beautiful thing. We might even be able to make one more jump past the exits once we get here. So, we can hire the mercenary, we can fight the mercenary, or we could say we have no need of his services. I think we have no need of his services. It's risky, but we're going to try to do one more jump here. I really should have just gone to the next sector. That was stupid. Let's attempt to remain concealed. We're going to have to fight them anyway. Okay, so here we go. We have our teleport. No! Hasifa, get in the medbay! So he's going to destroy our, like, piloting section, but that's not a huge problem. Hopefully. The doors being out is a much bigger problem, actually. Okay, with one of their weapons offline, I feel a lot better about this. Try to put out the fire. Hasifa, please. The missiles are a pain in the ass, but it's all good. Again, try to take out their weapons. They still got the missile launcher available, which is the big problem. I wonder if we can send 2 in here, we can win this fight. No, he's almost dead. Get in there! Oh, we killed the mantis, though. That's awesome. So now we can start repairing things. Definitely want to make sure our doors are repaired and all of that nonsense. Oh, we need to power up Artemis again. This is shitty. I forgot that their shields were so strong. Once the sensors are fixed, I'll send Hasifa in here to repair this damage right here. Hopefully this missile lands. Awesome, it totally missed. This is great. We're gonna have to burn through like a ton of missiles to make this happen. Rockmen are immune to fire, which is important for us. We only need 1 missile to land, please. It missed again? Oh my god, and all of my shots missed. They must have like crazy evasion chance or something. Okay, so again, we'll just send these dudes in to repair everything. Come on, missile. You have got to be fucking kidding me. This is the craziest evasion I think I've ever seen. Our Rockman died, because I'm an idiot. Go fix the oxygen, or we're all gonna die in here. There we go! Fucking finally. Alright, so that was way harder than I expected it to be, and now Hasifa is alone again. Thank you, Rockman. Your problems will not, or your contribution to the ship will not be forgotten. It will probably be swiftly forgotten, because I only had you for like 1 beacon. We should actually put out these fires. Otherwise, this fire is just gonna rage for fucking eternity. And the door systems are broken. That's always awesome, so I can't just, like, try to starve the fire of oxygen. We might just have to let it burn out, basically. What we should probably do is, first off, Hasifa, get in the fucking medbay. Our shields are critical because this fire is a total pain in the ass. We might just burn to death here in the galaxy. And that's shitty. But, let's fix our door system, open all doors. We can probably still make something work here. There's still a fire burning in our sensor room. I think that might be... No, there's still a fire in our shield room as well. The sensor room fire is out, though. So now we can open all doors and just close the ones that I need to actually survive in. O2... Oh, God. Oxygen's low. That's always great. Okay, can I survive this? Okay, I think we're going to be able to live long enough to fix the sensors, then just run to the medbay. Hasifa does not get enough credit for the work that he or she does here. Really keeping this whole ship together. We can now close all doors because the fires are all out. Hasifa's going to probably want to go to the medbay soon. But if we can get a couple bars of the shield repaired, I would be happy with that. And then we're going to repair the pilot module, and then we're going to escape. This is not easy, but we're still here, and we have enough health to probably... This is going to take forever to repair. We have enough health to... or enough scrap to probably repair our entire hull. We kind of desperately need crew members, though. But still, I think USS Buttfucker, as embarrassing as it might be, might actually set a high score for us here. In terms of like how far I've gotten and like how many points I've gotten. All on the backs of Hasifa being a nice genius dude lady. This has been a fairly long run too. People have been leaving comments like, you know, if you're gonna beat FTL, your runs are gonna be like an hour and a half long. If that's the case, I don't know if I'm gonna split up episodes or I'm just gonna put episodes up, you know, the same length. I like to keep the run contained to one video whenever possible, but it's possible during the editing process maybe I'll split super long runs up. But for now, I'm kind of digging the one run per episode thing, you know? So our shields are almost fixed. Then we will queue Hasifa up to go to the med bay. Then we'll have Hasifa fix the piloting section here. I guarantee when we check out the stats screen at the end of this, Hasifa is going to be like top score for everything. Okay, so power down one of the engines. We now have 3 shield bars. Hasifa's at 100% health. Good girl or boy, I'm not totally sure. I'm not trying to be culturally insensitive. I actually just don't know if Hasifa is a man's name or a woman's name traditionally. So we could power down our teleporter for now because we're not going to be sending our brave captain anywhere. And we are just going to jump to the exit and then immediately get the fuck out of here. Hopefully find another civilian homeworld, even though this one, or this was an NG homeworld, but it was still a pain in the ass. Mantis Sector or Zoltan Homeworlds? I think Zoltan Homeworlds is where we want to go. This is Sector 5 or 6. We're doing pretty well, actually. Alright. They let you pass when you ID as Federation. Let's hope they won't be so courteous to the rebels. That sounds good to me. Let us find a store, please, and as limited combat as possible. I'm low on missiles, too. Okay, so the Zoltans have gotten away. I only have 2 fuel! Ooh, that sucks. We might actually die from fuel loss here. Here we go. It's combat time. They've already boarded and they're gonna take out our oxygen right off the bat. I think this is where I'm gonna die. I don't see any way that I can succeed here. They're gonna take out a teleporter, which is good because they're gonna waste a lot of time doing that, hopefully. We're gonna focus on their shields, hopefully. Yes, continue to take those down a little bit. They're gonna take down our engines. And pretty soon, we're gonna, well, let's pause this for a second. I should open some of these doors. Our door systems are busted from a missile. Awesome. Hasifa, just hold yourself up there. You can do it. Our shields are still sort of working. Okay, continuing to land good shots here. Setting my weapons to auto-fire, basically. Now they're trying to escape. I don't fucking blame them. I think they've gotten their crew off of our ship. And a little power of the Artemis. Oh, we gotta send Hasifa back here to fix it. I don't think the burst laser is gonna be enough to kill them before they can get away. I should probably actually focus on their engine. Ah, god damn it! Okay, so Hasifa again. You know, you have the very lonely job of fixing absolutely everything on the ship when it goes wrong. You're a great crew member here, regardless of your gender. Oxygen's getting pretty low, but, you know, Hasifa's on the case. No sweat. Might have to send her to the med bay after this. I'm just gonna assume it's a her. Probably gonna name a public school after her once this whole arrangement gets fixed and she ends up saving the universe. We really need to get to a store, though, because the next time I jump, I'm gonna have 0 fuel. I also have 0 missiles. I probably should have gone to a store on the last sector. Because right now, I'm kind of boned. We'll send her to fix the teleporter. We might as well, while we are here. And I don't know, like, we're not going to be able to jump to a new sector, so I kind of have no idea what's going to happen to us. I've never run out of fuel in the universe before, but I think we might just get stranded and eventually the rebels will, like, take us over. Maybe someone will take pity on us and give us fuel, or maybe the game will just end. I'm actually completely unsure. So we have no missiles, so we can't really power up our Artemis. We'll fix our door system. To be honest, I'm amazed that we've lasted as long as we have. Big mistake on this run was that stupid buying the teleporter and then just immediately getting my crew killed. That'll probably... Oh, I think that means she leveled up here. Let's see if we can see that on the crew screen. Yeah, oh yeah, I didn't even notice that there were, like, skills down here. So you can see she's a great pilot, but she's not good at everything else, except repairing. She's a great repairer. Repairer? I don't know. Repair lady. Yes! Accept their bribe. Give me fuel! Thank you for saving my life. And there's a store. Oh my god, the run is going to continue. I thought for sure that was going to be the end. Okay, so first things first, buy all the fuel. I can fix almost everything. And that's what we're gonna do. I can't afford any missiles. Whatever. We're still alive. Let's go to some distress beacons here. I want to earn some scrap, buy some missiles, get myself back in the game. Okay. You find the source of the distress call. It's the research station that's on fire. Let's dock and try to rescue the survivors. Sometimes this gives me a crew member. Yes, we do get a crew member and 20 scrap as well. So who's our crew member here? Another Rockman. Jones! You're back! You can handle the shields from now on. We're gonna go distress store. Then I can maybe buy some missiles, buy some fuel, be okay. Do I give them 4 fuel? Fuck no. Even if this kills me, I cannot afford to give them 4 fuel. I think that's pretty obvious. Apologize, wish them luck, and continue on. Excellent. So they were not angry at us, which is good. Because if they were, we wouldn't have been able to do a whole heck of a lot about it. But let's buy some missiles. We can buy... Okay, first off, we want all the fuel. We can buy 1 missile. Okay, that's enough, potentially. We're at least surviving. We're gonna make it to like Sector 6 or Sector 7 here, which is new. Don't risk activating it and just strip the ship for any useful scrap. Yes, please. Now we can jump to the store and jump to the exit again. Buy more fuel. Well, we can't buy more fuel, but we can buy more missiles. We can buy 1 more missile. And fix our hull. Okay, so that cost us more fuel than it was worth probably. But we're still alive. I didn't think it was gonna happen, but here we are. Next sector, civilian sector. Left side, strong side. I can't believe we are still here. Okay, jump. Yes, we are gonna go to the store first. Again, more fuel. Missiles are secondary now because we have some. Really need as much fuel as I can afford. Okay, so we've got a nice little stock now. Let's go here, because if we get a lot of scrap here, then we can buy more fuel from another store, or more missiles. We're going to ignore this station, because they just want our money to repair. And I've got to make sure I'm not going on a dead end here. Again, they just want to buy drone parts off of me. This is not going to be a dead end, but it's going to be close. And we're burning a lot of fuel to make this happen, which I'm not happy about. I can't afford any of that, but it's nice to know that there's another store, like, you know, midway along, so I can come back a little bit less, far. Yes, let's attempt to mine the asteroids with scrap recovery arm. We got 61 scrap! That is awesome as hell. Okay, 61 scrap means, yes, all fuel, all missiles. I wish we could hire a crew member, but we can't. But our fuel problems are gone for now. Our missile problems are gone for now. And we're gonna jump into this nebula. I wish we didn't have to, because this could be something that could potentially destroy us. Looks like we have prepared to fight a rebel scout. So let's pause. They have a cloaking device. But their ship, it doesn't appear to be that strong, although they do have a lot of weapons, actually. How do we want to do this? There's more stuff that I want to power down, but I can't really afford to power down oxygen. We could power down engines and charge up... Let's go down to 1 bar of shields. Power up burst laser and power up engine so we have a chance to evade. I'm thinking I need both weapons firing at once to make something happen here. They have 3 weapons, which is going to be a pain in the ass, but they can't use them until they come into cloak. But we can't use ours until they come into cloak either. So let's make sure to attack their cloaking device right off the bat with a missile. And of course they are going to use their ion weapons on our shields. We're going to take a substantial amount of hull damage here, probably. Alright, but their cloaking device is down. Now we can just focus on repairing all this nonsense here. Send the Artemis in. Again, more damage that I'm not necessarily a big fan of. I missed all 3 shots with the burst laser. Didn't even know that was possible, to be honest with you. You know what, Hasifa, you get in there and fix the engine, actually. Okay, so we succeeded there. The reason the engine has to be fixed is I don't want to be here in this electrical storm any longer. We got decent fuel, but a ton of scrap, which is awesome for us. Rockman, you're going to get in here and fix the sensors. And we might be able to survive a little bit longer. We've got enough to repair our hull. I would love to buy more... Oh, no! But once Rockman is done fixing this, we're going to send him in here to fight the fire. And maybe Hasifa can go fight fix the weapons. Okay. Thank you, Rockman, for being immune to fire. You should probably get out of here now and go to the medical bay. And then Hasifa, you can come in here. Oh, we gotta power up the medical bay if we want it to work. And once we get out of this damn electrical storm, things will be much, much better for us. So, Jones, you're gonna come down to Shield Town once you're fixed. And then Hasifa, my princess, once she finishes doing her engine work here, we'll send her back to pilot the ship, because she is the #1 pilot in the universe, apparently. And we should probably send some power to those, too, huh? There we go. So now we should be able to just jump out of here immediately. Hopefully to a store that's close by. Well, if I was a store owner, I probably would not put my store in a nebula either, so I kind of feel for these guys. Okay. It looks like we are going to have to fight these mantises. Serious problem. They have a ton of health. They have a teleporter. They have 3 weapons. Let's continue and pause. Okay. We definitely want all 3 shields powered up. We might have to get ready to fight them in the medical bay. They've teleported on. I don't know where they are, though. They're in the sensor room. Okay, so that's fine. Just gonna send Artemis to, like, auto-attack weapons, and then Burst Laser to auto-attack weapons again. Okay, Rockman, get in the medical bay! Get in the medical bay! Jones, no! Jones! I tried to save him. You saw me. Once our shields go down, this fight is going to get a lot more difficult. We only have 1 more missile left. That's, like, really not good for us. Oh, and of course it missed. Awesome. And our last laser missed as well. I think this is probably... Let's open all doors and then close the one right here so that we can survive, but maybe we'll starve the mantises for oxygen. Burst laser's got to go on the weapons. I think this is where we're going to die. Our lasers are just completely missing them. No, you gotta go. You gotta go to the medical bay. Our crew members are all dead. That was a good run, though. If you look at our stats. USS Buttfucker, #1, made it all the way to Sector 6. Look at all the new stats that we set here. Hasifa survived the most jumps, did by far the most repairs, I'm guessing. And most beacons explored, most scrap collected, and most crew hired. That's pretty awesome. Still missing a lot of achievements here. But in any case, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time on Northernlion Plays FTL.